Hello everyone, it is Kaahlan and welcome back to another episode of my Danganronpa playthrough. I had a theory on where I thought this investigation / trial was going, and now I don't know if I'm right. I think just because my reasoning for that is just because Hero seems involved somehow. I don't know if he's getting framed, which wouldn't make any sense because it also seems like they're trying to frame Toko. So I don't know. I'm not actually sure where this one is going. Also, I'm not sure. I investigated the magazines, we found Toko's name, so now I'm not sure what they want me to look at. Let's talk to Kyoko again. Sakura's body, the shelf of magazines, and the Monokuma bottles. These three things have revealed new clues. You'd do well to look them over one more time. Flip the Monokuma bottles over again. I think Kyoko said she'd found a new clue involving the Monokuma bottles. Something new, something new. Is there something about the chess pieces? It's, what's on the ground? The horse? I'm forgetting the name of the things. Is that a knight? No.
Hey.
So, did you figure it out? There's a hidden correlation between all the bottles. Pay careful attention and you're sure to find it. Is it the chess pieces inside that I just forgot the name of? A correlation? Hey, Kyoko, can't you just tell me what it is?
So...
I don't mind guiding you toward clues, but giving you my conclusion isn't a good idea. Each person needs to come to their own conclusions, so that everyone can have confidence in the outcome. And it's not just because you don't trust me, right? No answer? Yeah. I do trust you, to a degree, otherwise I wouldn't have told you anything to begin with. Only to a degree? Monokuma bottle.
Hey.
Actually, there's one other thing about the Monokuma bottles that's bothering me. I'd like to do an experiment to confirm it. You don't mind helping me, right? An experiment?
Anyway...
Can you gather up all the pieces of the broken Monokuma bottle? Try to get the smaller pieces, too. Huh? Are you sure it's okay to mess with the crime scene like that?
That doesn't matter.
I've already done a thorough investigation, so it's fine. And that obnoxious Byakuya is not here, so...
So then...
Anyway, I need to get something from the chem lab. While I'm gone, try to gather up all the glass. With that, Kyoko left the room. I really don't know what this is about, but... What choice do I have? I'd better just do it. Okay, so there are 2 bottles missing, but there's only 1 bottle on the ground here, maybe? Does that mean one of the bottles in the chem lab is not real? And is actually in the Monokuma bottle? Okay, I just don't understand why. I took the broom and dustpan and got to work collecting all the broken bottle pieces. And just as I finished up... who's this? Sorry to keep you waiting. Is it Byakuya? I actually don't know.
So then...
Oh wait, no. Is everything ready? Then let's get to work. So, what kind of experiment are we doing?
In other words...
I got a scale from the chem lab. We're going to use it to compare weights. Compare the weights of what? The pieces of glass you collected, and one of the Monokuma bottles that's still intact. Why do you want to do that? That's the point of the experiment. It'll make sense when we're done.
Listen.
First, let's compare the weight of the 2 of the normal Monokuma bottles. It's balanced.
In other words...
Which means each Monokuma bottle weighs about the same. Which makes sense. The Monokuma figures inside are basically the same, and nothing else could really affect the weight.
So then,
Now, here comes the important part. Put all the pieces you picked up on one side of the scale. Now, what might we expect to see? Well, a normal assumption would be either they'll balance out, or the pieces I collected will be lighter. I did my best to get them all, but there's a chance I could have missed some here and there.
so then,
Okay, then let's give it a try. Huh? The broken pieces are heavier? How is that possible?
I knew it.
Just as I thought. What?
In other words,
The results of our experiment and the correlation between each of the bottles. Put it all together,
hey,
and I believe you will arrive at one very persuasive conclusion. So, what do you think? It's all on you. Alright, so it does look like there's 2 bottles missing. Does that mean there's 2 bottles worth of glass on the ground? And if so, why? Or was this bottle switched out with a bottle from the chem lab? And also, why? I mean, that has to be it, because why? Oh, well, no. Kyoko went to the chem lab to get the scale, I bet. Not to look at the bottles. So I don't know, actually. Fuck! Ding dong, ding dong. Oh no, am I out of time? Is it time for a trial?
Whoops! You caught me sleeping. Your investigation was just so boring I couldn't stay awake. Should I do it? Is it okay? Can I? Okay, then let's begin the class trial. You know where to meet, right? Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school. See you soon.
Alright. It's already time, but the mystery of the locked room is still only half solved. At this point, whatever happens will have to happen at the class trial. No, not whatever happens. I have to make something happen. Oh man. Let's do this. I'm ready. We're going straight in. See that confidence? Oh. Monokuma made his announcement, and everyone began to meet up, one after another. And then... the ultimate martial artist! A locked room murder mystery! I love the smileys in the actual speaking here.
what?
What the? Oh, I've just recently discovered the power of emoticons! Okay, I like the call out here. Like, no matter how awful something is, if you toss in a smiley face, it turns positive.
Yes, indeed.
For example, you're at a picnic and you find a dead body. Oh my, XD, bitch. This is just plain creepy.
Well,
And how about the reverse? No matter how great something is, if you put in a sad face, it makes it look super negative.
yes,
For
indeed.
example, do you have 100 friends? Oh my gosh. The TT face.
What?
He's right. That does make it seem sad.
I can't wait. I can't wait.
Now then, please get on the elevator. I'll see you all down there. Those are my favorite. I'm hyped now. He got me excited. What the hell was that? I don't get it.
Just the worst.
I don't get you guys. How can you act so casual after murdering someone?
Don't look at me!
I don't think I'm acting casual.
Don't be mean!
I mean, I didn't murder anyone. Oh, maybe Hero actually did do it. Yeah, I'm completely innocent. How dare you call me a murderer? I mean, I guess Toko's not.
What the heck?
Whatever. Either way, the truth will be revealed soon enough. Because there can be no doubt, one of us is the culprit. The killer, the one that murdered Sakura. You guys are really gonna have to hold my hand through this, alright? I'm pretty sure this one's gonna be hard. But I really need some more info. She was stronger than anyone I know. And yet, someone killed her. And that person is here? That person is one of us? Let's do it. I'm scared. Come on, it's time to put an end to this. I made my way toward the elevator. But with each step I took, I felt like I was moving further and further away from my goal. I could feel a chilling fear running through me, trying to make me rot from the inside out. No matter how many times I go through this, it never gets any easier. We climbed into our steel prison in total silence. I don't know, I felt like that was easier. I was raring to go. I slammed in through those front red doors. We watched the doors close, and felt it begin its sinister descent. The elevator lowered, uttering its all too familiar clunking sounds. It fell lower and lower, and as suddenly as always, the ride was over. The doors opened once again. Just the 6 of you, huh? Really? That's so few. You must be so lonely. You say that like it's not your fault we're all that's left. I wonder, will the class trial end with one less classmate again? Or will your school life come to an end completely?
Now then.
Are we ready to begin? You know the drill. Find your assigned seats. And so, the curtain opened for the 4th time. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal, a deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith, a deadly class trial. Yeah, why not? Okay. I think I have a new skill now. Ooh, increase the time limit for each phase. Neat. Can't wait to mess this up. I have that already and that. Nice. Alright, that's it. Cool. That's all. I'm ready. Let's do our best. I will do my best.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, if you can
Why?
figure out who done, then
Why are
I'll
we doing
punish
this again?
everyone beside. Now
I know how this
then.
works.
We already know who did it.
Okay. Go ahead, Nina.
Whoa! Deja vu.
I wasn't ready for that.
The one who killed Sakura is one of the people that hated her. Byakuya, Toko, or Hiro. It was one of you.
Idiot.
I had nothing to do with it.
Yeah! I'd never kill someone, no way!
I don't want to hear your stupid excuses.
Tina seems really sure that one of those 3 is the killer. But she must have some reason for believing that. Yeah, what is her reason? Oh.
It was one of you. One of you killed Sakura.
And what reason do you have for saying so?
Because you all had a motive. You hated her.
Is that it? That doesn't make any sense.
That's the only reason you have for accusing us?
That's
Wow, I sure missed that
That's about
shit.
as low as you can get.
God damn it. I'm so slow. I'm just
It was
gonna
one of
scroll through
you
all
ki-
this
and what
again,
reason?
now that I
Because
can
you
actually
hated
move
her.
through.
Is that it? That doesn't make any sense.
That's the only reason you have for accusing us?
That's low.
Did
That's
that
about
not?
as
Oh
low
no.
as you
Did
can
I hit?
get.
Did I just not get that? I'm so slow. I'm sure she's mentioned it
It was
before.
one of
She
you.
has.
And
I
what
just
reason?
can't
Because
shoot
you
bullets
hated her.
at a good
Is that it? That
time.
doesn't make any sense.
I got this, guys. I got this. I'm sorry. I've had a long day at work. I can't be expected to perform. All right.
No, it's wrong.
I'll do better, maybe. I
Another
make
reason
no
you
promises,
suspect them is
actually.
because Sakura wanted to meet with them, right?
Yeah, and that was right before she died. So there's no doubt about it. One of those 3 killed her.
I can't disagree with Hina. There's good reason to suspect all 3 of them. Then does that mean one of them did it? Pocket trash.
The fact that Sakura wanted to meet with all three of them, there's no way that's not suspicious.
It's true.
One of you is absolutely guilty.
I don't deny that she wanted to meet with us, but I never went to see her.
I have nothing to
didn't
contest
either.
that.
Yeah, same here. I never saw.
I don't believe you, hero. See, I said I'd do better. Look at that.
Hiro, when we were talking before, you dropped a small piece of paper, remember? It was white
Oh.
with red polka dots.
What's that got to do with anything?
Red polka dots? That's gotta be the wrapper from the candy I gave Sakura.
No, it's
Ever since we got into the warehouse, I totally monopolized that entire box of candy. So there's no way a single one of them was left in the warehouse.
In that case, Hiro, where did you get that piece of candy?
Yeah, hero.
From Sakura! It's the only explanation.
well, I mean, yeah, sure I got it from her, but
But what?
she gave it to me forever ago. It doesn't have anything to do with what happened to her.
Well, didn't Hina just give her this candy?
When? When did she give it to you?
The last time you saw Sakura was when Hina had to go to the nurse's office, right?
Yeah, so I must have got it sometime before then.
Oh. But what Hiro said can't be right. Because Sakura could only have gotten the candy after the incident in the nurse's office. And the reason I know that is when Sakura got that candy.
I'm not sure about
Unless
that, Hiro.
Hina's lying.
Hina didn't actually give Sakura the candy till after she left the nurse's office.
Yeah.
So if that was the last time you saw her, there's no reason you should have had that candy.
Damn it!
Yeah, Hiro.
I mean, what I meant was, Oh, that's right! I did meet up with her in the rec room. You got a problem with that?
Why the sudden hostility?
Well, we just talked.
This
That's
is
all.
yeah,
I
this
didn't
is
do
throwing
anything.
me
You
off.
gotta believe
I
me.
I don't think it's Hiro though.
You're acting incredibly suspicious.
You're acting incredibly suspicious.
He is acting really suspicious. But I don't know. It seems like he's getting framed again because he's dumb.
It's not just normal hostility. You're the real culprit. I even have proof.
Is he gonna use the Toko in the magazine?
Proof? What are you talking
If
about?
he uses that, then we know he's lying because he hasn't been in there to investigate.
I'm talking about her shining message.
Okay. What would a shining message even be?
At the scene of the crime,
Oh,
she had
shit.
written out Toko in her
Hero's
own
just
blood,
giving
right?
himself away right now, isn't he? He hasn't been in there to investigate. He wouldn't know this at all. What is happening?
It was her dying message. Just like what you guys were talking about with Sayaka.
I'm side-eyeing hard right now.
That's true. I saw it for myself.
See? See? Toko did it!
What are you saying? No way! I didn't do it!
You just don't know when you're beat, do ya?
Hiro, hold on.
Yeah, Hiro, how do you know what's written in that magazine there?
When did you see that dying message of hers?
Yeah.
Well, when we found Ogre's body. Duh.
But if you recall, Hina was very adamant about keeping you away from the scene of the crime. So it's hard to believe that's when you actually saw the message for yourself.
Huh? Hold on. But when Kyoko found the magazine with the dying message in it, it was on the magazine shelf.
I got it! Kyoko, you found the magazine on the magazine shelf, right?
Yeah.
That's right. Looking through the shelf, I found the magazine with the dying message on it. I found it right there at the scene of the crime, after we'd started the investigation.
If that's true, Then what Hiro just said doesn't really make sense, does it?
Also, Sakura's finger doesn't have blood on it.
Doesn't make sense? What doesn't make sense? Everything I said makes perfect sense.
There's definitely something strange about it. Kyoko found the dying message during the investigation, in which case, that clearly contradicts what Hiro told us. Yeah, obviously.
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message.
Can you?
When Ogre's body was discovered.
Is that
And
really?
I can tell you
This
when I
feel. Why
found the
does this
dying
feel
message,
so easy?
It was only after the investigation had begun. I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf. When I pulled it out,
Wait, is
I
Heroes
saw her
right?
final words.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
It looks like I have to shoot on Hero's first message.
I can tell you exactly
Oh,
when I found
wait.
the dying message.
What
When Ogre's body was discovered.
I think I need to
And I
copy
can tell you when I
her
found the
message,
dying message.
actually.
It was only after the investigation had begun. I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine
Yeah,
shelf.
yeah. Okay, I'm gonna use
When I
this
pulled
to
it
shoot
out, I saw her
Heroes.
final words.
It looked
What's your problem?
what
What I said makes total
Makoto
sense.
says at the end of this made me think I need to copy this to shoot. He said he saw the dying message when he first found the body, but at that time, where was the magazine? Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
Oh, fuck, I was blocked.
And I can tell you when I found
It
the dying
rotated.
message. It was only after
I'm gonna
the
blame it on that,
investigation had
okay.
begun. I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf. When I pulled it
Okay,
out,
let's
I
try
saw
that
her-
again.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense. I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
There we go.
No, it's wrong.
Okay. I'm just not that fast. I'm not
When
a sharp
Sakura's body
shooter.
was found, that
Quick
magazine
shooter.
was sitting on the shelf nearby.
Quick shot.
That's where Kyoko found it. After we'd begun the investigation, and you weren't at the murder scene. So there's no way you could have seen it then.
Yeah,
Tell
Hero.
us the truth, Hiro. When did you see the message?
Hold on. You're focusing on the wrong part. Why does it matter when I saw it? All you gotta do is read the Vienna sausage Ogre left us, and we know who the killer is. Toko!
I don't even know where to begin with that one. He's just trying to confuse us.
Actually, can we even be sure Sakura wrote that message in the first place?
I'm pretty sure she didn't, because her finger doesn't have blood.
Yeah? I think we can all agree Ogre wrote that message. 100%, without a doubt, she
Did he-
wrote
I-
it. And this is me talking,
Why
so
does
you
this
know
feel
it's
so?
true.
I feel like this is too easy. I was like going too big brain and it was way easy, maybe? Without a doubt? No, I absolutely do doubt it. There's no way Sakura wrote that message. Yeah, because her finger isn't bloody. Okay, but I just didn't think it was gonna be Hiro. Oh, ah, shit. Alright.
Show me the proof. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. Give it a rest. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap.
Oh, shit.
The end is nigh. Show me the proof. I'm at least 30%
I really needed
right.
to do that. I'm so bad at replenishing my ammo, and I also kind of forgot what the button was for a second.
I'm at least 30% right.
I might have pushed that too early, but it's okay. No, we're good. We're good.
Show me the proof.
This should prove it.
I forgot. Yeah, I
completely
forgot how to
unconvinced
reload
that
bullets for a
Sakura
second
wrote
there.
That dying message.
It's okay. We got through it.
Because if you look at it, the message was almost certainly written using a finger. But Both of her hands were completely free of blood.
Yeah, riddle me that.
Say what?
Then, who did write it?
Hiro could very well have written it himself. That would explain how he knew about the message in the first place.
Is this supposed to just be an easy one because Hiro's an idiot?
Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
Ah! He admits it!
Okay, maybe not. See, I don't think he's the killer.
I figured as much.
But why would you write something like that?
Because I killed her!
Okay, this makes me think I might actually be right. Because I don't think he would own up to this. I think maybe he thinks he killed her, but it is actually Hina and Sakura working together. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see if I was on the right track. You're admitting to killing her?
Please, just let me explain what happened. I got Ogre's note, and so I headed to the rec room right before noon, just like it said.
You just did exactly as the note asked? What a fool.
And when I got there...
Sorry, but do you mind waiting? I asked a couple of other people to meet as well. Oh, okay. Would you like a piece of candy? It might help give you some energy. Oh, sure, thanks.
And that's all she said. After that, we just stood around in awkward silence. Suddenly, I heard her mutter something.
This is it. I'm going to end it today. I'm going to end everything.
As soon as I heard that, I just knew. I knew she was gonna try and kill me. She was gonna kill me and make her escape. So of course I freaked out, and then... I saw my only chance. I grabbed the Monokuma bottle from the shelf and smashed it across her head. I hit her from behind before she had any idea what was happening. Then she just went limp. I didn't see her move again after that. Once it was over, I pulled myself together. I realized if I didn't do something, I'd be caught and executed. So I wrote Toko's name in blood across a magazine on the table and I ran away.
But yeah, very smooth, Hiro.
I can't believe you! You're the worst! I hope you die!
Well, that's what happened. Go ahead. Roast me, boil me, do whatever you want.
You're not gonna get off that easy. It's death. Death for the one that killed Sakura. We're ready to vote now, right? We know who did it.
No, I think
Okay,
there's
I
more
think
to Hiro's
yeah,
story.
yeah.
What are you talking about? What else could there be?
There's one thing that Hiro's
My
story
instincts
just
were
now
right
doesn't
all
explain.
along.
And until we figure that part out, we can't consider the case closed.
So, what is it that Hiro did that doesn't make sense? What would he have had to do after writing the message? It doesn't make sense. Wait, what? What would he have had to do? Oh, to wash his hands? Oh, okay, that's not what she was trying to say. I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure if it was asking, like, if he had to go wash his hands after. Hiro did something with the message that doesn't make sense if he was trying to blame Toko. Why it was hitting? I guess.
I got it!
Alright. I don't know.
That's true. Everything you just said. It doesn't explain why the magazine was hidden, does it? By the time the body was discovered, the magazine had been picked up and put on the shelf. Why would you take the time to write that message, then stick it somewhere we might not find it?
I guess, yeah, but I just figured it was upside down.
Oh, well, I didn't hide it. I'm sure I just left it sitting there on the table.
Really?
He's lying! He's gotta be lying!
I don't see any reason he would lie now, after already confessing to the crime.
Then he's not lying?
Assuming he's telling the truth, someone else must have put the magazine back on the shelf.
Mm-hmm.
In other words, at least one other person was in the rec room both before and after the incident.
I don't think there's any question about that.
But then, who was it?
If they went to the trouble of hiding the magazine, they must not have liked what was written on it.
Someone who wouldn't like what had been written. There's only one choice. Yeah, I guess so.
I got it! It had to be Toko, right? Who else would want to hide the magazine other than the person
Alright,
whose
it
name
went
was
in a
written
direction
on it?
I wasn't expecting again. Fantastic.
Is he right, Toko? Did you really go to the rec room? Why would I have... Wait! But more important, that doesn't even matter! We already know who did it, right? Hero just admitted it!
That's right. I killed her.
No, you didn't.
Who asked you?
I don't doubt Hiro attacked Sakura with the bottle. But that's not where this case ends.
What do you mean?
What he means is that Hiro isn't the killer.
You can't be serious! That's just... I don't believe it!
Hiro, tell us what happened one more time. If we go through it once more, it should become clear he's not Sakura's killer.
So, what do you want me to do?
Just tell us what happened one more time when you attacked Sakura.
I don't really see why, but okay.
We haven't reached the end of the case just yet. Hiro isn't the real killer. And I have to prove that.
I didn't want to, but I did it.
Status, maybe?
I grabbed a Monokuma bottle from the shelf nearby. And I hit Ogre from behind before she could do anything.
You hit her from behind. And you only hit her once. Is that right?
Yeah, just once. After the first swing, the bottle shattered. And she went limp.
See? Isn't it obvious? Hero really is the killer!
Yeah. The wound's on her head. Yeah, so status of Sakura's body, I guess? Yeah, that's the only one that makes
bottle from the
sense.
shelf nearby. And I hit Ogre from behind before she could do anything.
You hit her from behind. And you only hit her once. Is that right?
Yeah, just once.
Oh, is that not right? Shit.
Shoot!
Yeah, I know, I'm awful at these.
Didn't want to,
Whatever.
but I did it. I grabbed a Monokuma bottle from the shelf nearby.
Would it be the summary?
And I hit Ogre from behind before she could do anything.
You hit her from
Maybe
behind.
the summary is what has the
And
two
you
hits
only
in
hit
it.
her once.
I
Is
think
that
that's
right?
the right spot
Yeah,
though.
just once.
Just the just once.
After the first swing, the
I
bottle
suck it.
shattered.
I don't even know if I did not
And
hit that. God
she
damn
went
it.
limp.
See? Hero really is the killer!
I didn't want to, but I grabbed a Monokuma and I hit Ogre from behind before she could.
You hit her from behind. And you only hit her once.
Yeah, just once.
Okay.
No, that's wrong.
At least I had it right. It just takes me a second.
If Sakura died from Hiro's single blow, that doesn't explain why she had 2 head wounds.
It sure doesn't.
Two?
That's right. She had 2 separate wounds on her head.
And remember, this girl examines dead bodies as a hobby. Personally, I'm inclined to believe her.
Alright, Miyaki,
But
calm
I
down.
only hit her once. How could she have 2 wounds?
2 wounds means she was struck twice. What's more, both attacks must have come from a Monokuma bottle.
Hold on! How can you know that that just from some cuts on her head.
Well, there's 2 Monokuma bottles missing, so you know, it makes sense. And I guess there's enough glass for 2 bottles. Bam.
She was attacked twice with 2 Monokuma bottles?
It's not just because of her head wounds. It's also because of the Monokuma bottles themselves. There's something very suspicious about those bottles. Once you understand that point, you'll understand why 2 separate Monokuma bottles must have been used. Think back. After the incident, there were 4 Monokuma bottles left on the shelf, right? And we found pieces of a bottle on the ground, along with the chess piece it had inside.
That was the bottle Hiro hit Sakura with, right?
Sure.
For now, just note that there were 4 intact bottles and 1 broken bottle. But originally, there were 6 bottles in total, meaning 1 has gone missing.
But how can you know for sure there were 6 bottles?
That's easy. If you look at what the bottles all had in common, it should become clear.
Chess pieces. Really? Oh my gosh. Chess piece. Give me that C. E? 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 Oh. E? I've gotten better at that now that I understand how it works. You know, like most things.
That's it! The chess pieces! Inside each bottle, there was a Monokuma figure holding a different chess piece.
King, rook, bishop, pawn. I definitely remember seeing each of those.
And the piece that was inside the broken bottle we found was the knight.
It is the knight. I was right. Okay, when I was sitting there like fumbling over the chess piece names, I was like, I don't remember what it is. I think it's knight, but I don't know. That doesn't sound correct. But it was right. I hate when that happens.
So, what's that matter?
I guess you don't know too much about chess, do you? Then let me explain. In chess, there are 6 different pieces. The king, the queen, the rook, knight, bishop, and pawn. What was left intact at the crime scene were the king, rook, bishop, and pawn. Just those 4. And on the ground was the knight.
Oh, so the queen is missing.
So we only have evidence for 5 bottles at the scene, while 1 apparently went missing.
What extra evidence are they gonna introduce into this one?
What does chess have to do with anything?
Does Toko have the chess piece on her person?
Yeah, Shogi is way better.
Yeah. Wait, no, that's not what I mean. So, let's say a bottle did go missing. There's still no evidence that has anything to do with this case. That bottle could have disappeared any time before the murder.
No. It's clear that the missing bottle is connected to this case.
How is it clear?
Yeah.
Think about what state the missing bottle must have been in. Maybe then you'll understand.
Wait, then the bottle that was missing, it was broken.
I got it! The bottle must have been broken.
What makes you so sure?
Because there was evidence at the scene that supports it.
Huh?
That's right. We found evidence that shows there was more than just 1 broken bottle at the scene.
We sure did.
And what is this evidence?
Yeah. It wasn't just a single broken bottle, and the evidence that proves that is... Kyoko and I figured it out before. But wait. Where is it? There we go.
I got it! Earlier, Kyoko and I did a little experiment. We compared the weight of the broken bottle pieces at the scene to one of the unbroken bottles. And what we found was that the collection of pieces was heavier. And the reason for that is... there was actually more than one bottle's worth of shattered glass.
So from this, we can surmise that 2 bottles were actually broken at the scene of the crime. But someone did their best to clean up the pieces of one of the bottles, along with the figure inside. But when they did, they must have left behind a few too many pieces, which is only natural. They certainly had no way to measure the exact right number of pieces to remove.
You're right.
But why would they have to try and get rid of it like that anyway?
Because of what it would reveal about the case.
There can be no doubt that the second missing Monokuma bottle is involved in this case. And there can be no doubt that this episode is long enough. And we shall continue it in the next one. Hey, thanks for watching, everybody. I thought I might know what was going on in this case, but now I don't. So I guess we'll find out what happens next time. Thanks for watching, as always. If you want, you can do the like, comment, subscribe thing, or not. Live your life. Have a good one. Goodbye.